Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Monday to you. Of course, it's me, Brian, here from last week, and yeah, I'm just gonna get right to it. If there is one thing that I hate, it is riding the fucking CTA. I love it, but to a small, only to like for a little bit, I love it, and then I hate it. Ever since the demise of my iPods, I have I have only a book to bring on the train with me, and it's wonderful to have a book. I'm reading a great one right now, but books don't block out the noise from all the insane people that ride the CTA with me. So I have the pleasure of listening to them talk about who knows what and babble on about bullshit and argue with strangers and generally be psychotic. I just feel like they maybe like shut down an insane asylum somewhere and then they just took all the patients and like in the middle of the night just kind of kicked them out of black vans all around the city, and then they're just on the street and they don't know what to do. And for some reason, the first thing that comes to their fucking minds is, I'm gonna jump on a bus! There was this lady. I can't even. So I get on the train the other day, and there's this lady, and she's sitting like this. So, I don't know, she's sleeping or something, or maybe she's sick or on some drugs. I don't know what the deal is. But I just kind of notice her. I get back to my book, all right? Then the next stop, this other lady gets on, and she sits down right in front of me, and obviously also notices this woman, this first woman I mentioned. And she just sits down, and she looks over at her, and she goes, "Ma'am, can I help you? Can I help you in any way, ma'am? Ma'am! Ma'am!" And then this dude, like a couple seats away, he's like, "I don't think anything can help her." And he's laughing with some other guy. And then this woman goes crazy. Like, "Sir, did I ask you anything? Did I ask you what you thought about it? No. No, I didn't. So you need to keep your mouth shut because you're making assumptions about her. You don't know anything about her. I know about her. I used to be where she was, okay? You don't know if she did some drugs by herself or if somebody gave her the drugs, okay? The mob. I used to be her, okay? They would take me off the street, they'd pump me full of drugs, and then they'd drop me off on the train. I used to be her. I know what she's going through. You don't know. But I found God. You gotta have God in your life. Otherwise, you got nothing. Ma'am, is there anything I can do for you? Ma'am, sir, did I ask you anything? Ma'am." And then she starts to go on about, like, somewhere I used to live in Singer, Florida, and I got a job, and right down the street was a hotel, and I moved into that hotel, because I thought, oh, this is so close to my job, but I knew from the start, when I first saw that hotel clerk, that something was weird, and then soon, all of a sudden, my house was getting broke into, and then the mob took me, you gotta watch out for the mob. It's not about gangs, you know what to expect from gangs, but the mob. She kept going on about the mob. And here's the thing, too, she's fucking loud. The whole train can hear her. Okay? And so, everybody's like, kind of just like sitting around, kind of tense, doesn't want to say anything. People probably want to say things. Like, I want to say, could you shut up, please? But I don't do it. This woman, like, down the way, who's like kind of, I don't know, she's closer to the woman. She's like, "Excuse me, do you want to switch seats with me? So that you can talk to her?" And then all of a sudden, the woman with the mob, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got too loud, I'm sorry, I'll try to keep it down for you, ma'am, I'm sorry." She keeps going, she doesn't stop, but she's also not talking to anybody anymore. Like, she kind of started talking to the guy who butted in, but he has long since stopped listening and started a new conversation with somebody else. So this woman is just kind of talking around to everybody. This is my favorite part of the whole story. She's preaching about God and how you have to have God in her life. are in your life. And like what she says is, at one point during the thing, she goes, I offered help. I asked her if she needed anything. I've done my part. I have done my part. The woman got off the train and she goes, a different woman got off the train and she goes, I think it's really great how you're reaching out. She actually did the opposite of reaching out. She sees this woman who she says she cares about, who's unconscious. She's got like drool coming from her mouth. She says, ma'am, do you need anything? Can I do anything for you? She says this to an unconscious woman. Gets no response, obviously, and then feels that she has done her part. She has done maybe what Jesus would do. I think if you really cared, you probably would have done something about it. Not just sit across the train and go, ma'am, I will help you if you answer me. Okay, nothing. Well, praise Jesus. What? Thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Seriously, that was goofy, but seriously, thank you. And don't forget to watch Robot Jason's Contrasting If There's One Thing I Love episodes. If there's one thing I hate but I'm sometimes entertained by, it's the Chicago Transit Authority's buses and trains. Ciao.